stitches tonight, 8 weeks on the shelf. We're cursed without number, 80 cents with or without you. Carrying the mail, Meyer sniping blanks, the power play straight out of hell. Brats passing to the crest, goalposts ring like church bells, while the fingers lay to rest. Devils fail the test. Through the aisle we crawl, waiting for that finger to heal it all. Oh, Jack, come back soon. With or without yourself away with every toe drag you didn't make. You give yourself away, give yourself away when that glass decided to break. We'll wait, we'll wait, we'll wait for you. On the aisle he lies, sleight of hand and a butter knife. Team dinner turned into strife. 8 weeks feels like a life. With or without you. With or without you. Yeah, we'll survive. With or without you. Oh, we'd rather die. With or without you.
If you knew morning wood, then you know why I feel blue. Without morning, my morning wood. Oh, well, I love you, yes, I love you, morning wood. Morning wood.
Rise and shine. Happy Devil's Sunday. This is The Morning Woo, coming to you live from the Primetime Radio studios inside the bunker, an undisclosed location, beautiful New Jersey. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, Twitch, and now on Instagram Live on the Let's Go Devils Network as Operation Devils Filibuster of WFAN has concluded. Thank you to all that called in to Danielle McCartan's show. When 5 a.m. hit, she went into her little monologue on the fourth and final hour of her shift. Wimpy called in, I called in, and Lupus Nutiz of the YouTube Live called in, trying to monopolize the airwaves of Devils Hockey Talk. It was great. We did pretty well for our first time doing a filibuster. Took up half an hour of WFAN time. Of course, there's commercials in between, all that kind of good stuff. Of course, Danielle, as a professional, she still has to talk about other sports, talking about Paul Skeens. Then there was this one guy that came on air that, I don't know, he sounded like a Major League Baseball executive. I learned something out of it. It was very, very interesting experience calling into sports talk radio, something that, we do have a telephone interface here at the Let's Go Devils podcast. It's just a matter of screening, but I think there's a way we can do it without jeopardizing the integrity of this platform. So I thank you to Danielle McCartan. That was a great experience. A WFAN, good friend of the podcast. Finally trying to get some Devils hockey talk on New York Sports Radio. And I did a little trashing. I didn't go as far as Madison Square Garden should be torn down. But anyway, and also the music you heard before, that's the new Jack Hughes song invented by Wimpy, with or without Hughes. So that one's dedicated to Wimpy. We'll play it after this podcast. But hey, on this Sunday morning at 6:06 a.m. Eastern, how does it feel to be a New Jersey Devils fan after last night beating the Capitals in a shootout, 5 straight overtimes for your New Jersey Devils, dating back to Montreal? Devils win. Pittsburgh at home, Devils win. Devils get the point against the Islanders at home. They beat the Blackhawks. Or should I say Nemitz beat the Blackhawks. And Nemitz beat the Capitals. But honestly, it was a team effort. That's what Tom says. In Nemitz, we trust. Lupus Nadiz says, we could roast marshmallows at MSG. I mean, yeah. We'll when that day happens, we'll have to do something. When they tear down Madison Square Garden to make way for a train station. But enough about the Rangers. How about them New Jersey Devils playing as a team? The first game without Jack Hughes after he suffered that injury during a team dinner. His finger got cut by glass surgery, but somehow the Devils managed to win this game. Dominated, really. First and second period, but the Washington Capitals, a veteran team, started surging back. There was an unfortunate goal that Jake the Snake Allen let up. He didn't have a stick, and then you stopping Ovechkin, ask any goaltender. He usually scores. Game tied 2-2 going into overtime. Allen really wanted this one. So did Logan Thompson. I mean, if it wasn't for Logan Thompson, I think the Devils could have put probably 5 past him, 6 past him. He was phenomenal. But Jake the Snake Allen was equal to the task. And all came down to a shootout. The Washington Capitals actually take an early 1-0 lead in the shootout. And then when Paul Cotter missed his shot, were you nervous? No. Because Jesper Bratt changed the entire momentum. It's all about optics, folks, but woo, that shootout shot was pretty. It was a laser. It was pinpoint accuracy. And as Jesper Bratt, after he scored that shootout goal, he skated away like with that swagger. Yeah, nothing to see here. I've done this before. And then Gritsik couldn't bury it. So now you're going to the 4th round. Jake the Snake Allen shutting the door. And who else but number 17, Shimon Nemitz, one-on-one with Logan Thompson. 5-hole, and the Devils win the game. Nemitz does it again. Playing like a Hart Trophy winner the last few games. Mr. Clutch. The pressure. What pressure? Shimon Nemitz gets it done. Skates to his teammates. Game over. Devils get the extra point. Devils get the win. And boy, do they look good. Whew. With all the injuries that the New Jersey Devils have had. Started off with Kovacevic on the IR. Won't be back till January, mid-January. Daninoff, first game. And they just started dropping. Then Pesci, Dougie Hamilton, Cody Glass, Am I missing anybody here? I mean, there's so many players. Downtown Connor Brown, amongst others. Going down, down, down. But the next man up mentality, Sheldon Keefe has got this team playing in a system. Brad Shaw, defensive system is put to the test, relied upon because the Devils simply just can't outscore their opponents at will right now. They're going to have to play smart defensive hockey, which they have been. Devils go back home right now to rest up and then travel back down to Florida to play the Tampa Bay Lightning this week in Tampa at Benchmark International Arena. And then on Thursday, November 20th, they head over to Florida. Well, of course they're in Florida. Head over to Sunrise, playing the Florida Panthers. Back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. And then they head up north for a Metropolitan Division rival showdown with the Philadelphia Flyers, which, again, I wouldn't say that they're a bad team. I think they're a sleeper team. Three big games coming up. So the Devils are going to have to figure a way how to survive without Jack Hughes. And they took the first step last night. It's a relief. The blueprint was very simple. Simplify your game, play efficient, smart hockey, and do not take high-risk passes, let's just say. Did you notice that the Devils were carrying the puck with speed down the ice? Not playing the east-west game, but playing the north-south? Did you notice that the blue liners, when they were carrying up the puck, not forcing the pass, but rather using their speed along the boards to get the puck up the ice instead of dangerously hanging around in the middle of the ice? Devils were sharp yesterday. And they withstood the blitz from the Washington Capitals. The third period was rough, but it still remained 2-2. You have overtime, and they dominated overtime. That's what I wanted to see without Jack Hughes. They dominated without Jack Hughes in overtime. They just couldn't put the puck in the net. I mean, Logan Thompson stole a goal from Shimon Emmets. What a save. What a save by Logan Thompson. But Jake the Snake Allen was calm. He was cool. He was collected. And he wanted that win. Jake the Snake Allen. Ovi, Alexander Ovechkin, the NHL's all-time goals leader, snake bitten in the shootout by Jake the Snake Allen. Michael Hayes says, with our goalies stepping up, no problem. They're going to have to. This is the team concept that will build in the next 8 weeks without Jack Hughes. The goal here is to get better without Jack Hughes. So when he comes back, the Devils will be so strong and so good that Jack Hughes will be like that Mercedes-Benz that has been repaired in that garage and is raring to go. Wimpy, thank you for the super chat. We can win with or without Hughes. Yes, the new hit single that we just played before. We'll play it afterwards here on the Let's Go Devils podcast. So Lupus, Nadiz, and Wimpy, you are winners of the Rangers Suck Fortune Cookies. I will have to have a new batch made. I want to give you a fresh batch. So I will get in contact with you for trying to monopolize and filibuster WFAN's airwaves for at least a half an hour. We try to do the 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., but we try to get in. You know, it's tough doing this podcast in the wee hours of the morning. I can imagine Danielle from 2 to 6 a.m. on WFAN doing this on a regular basis. I know it's Sunday morning, but wow, I mean, there's lots to talk about. But as a caller, I was running out of runway there. At some point, I was about to make some stuff up, but they cut me off, which is good. I was tired, but I made it happen. So I'm proud of you all, Lupus Not Is and Wimpy, for monopolizing WFAN airtime. Oh, and by the way, Danielle McCartan, thank you. Big shout out to the Let's Go Devils podcast as well. Talking about her Game Day Live experience outside of American whiskey. That was awesome. And I'm fired up. I'm fired up right now. Talking Devils hockey on New York Sports Radio. But now we're talking Devils hockey here on the Let's Go Devils podcast. Also, getting the game puck, Shane LeChance. If you saw the video, Sheldon Keefe talking to the boys, congratulating them on a victory. But it takes a team to win, and I love that concept. I love it when a plan comes together. You know, that A-team. You know, remember that show, The A-Team? When Hannibal said, I love it when a plan comes together. It's coming together right now. And I want to see this team find ways to win without Jack Hughes, but do it the right way. Hard work. Create your own luck. Forechecking. Again, heavy forechecking. Playing mistake-free hockey. The beefalytics. Timo Meier, be that power forward we always wanted. Brendan Dillon, lay that guy out if he gets close to the goaltender. Markstrom and Allen, shut the door. Devils find themselves on top of the Eastern Conference right now. And boy, the Carolina Hurricanes is maintaining pace. This is going to be a good one, folks. This is going to be a good one because both teams, the Carolina Hurricanes and the New Jersey Devils, have suffered their fair share of injuries. But the two things, or the one thing that these two teams have, they've got hell of a coaching. Rod Brindamore and Sheldon Keefe, they're elite. They got this team, their respective teams, playing with no excuses whatsoever. None. Nada. Zilch. No excuses. You got a game, you come to play. Glendening. Whew. We found our face-off guy. Clutch in overtime. He was a face-off machine. He just needs to be turned on. Win the face-off, off the ice. Another face-off in the offensive zone. Win the face-off, off the ice. Love it, love it, love it. It was almost like the Devils were just taunting the Washington Capitals, who, in the last 5 years, the Devils have had problems with the Washington Capitals, with the exception of maybe 1 year when they were down on their luck, the Caps. But a new era is upon us. A new era is upon us. Can they take it to the next level? I think they can. I definitely think they can. Your New Jersey Devils. With everything that's happened in the past 72 hours, I mean, me personally, this is my 5th podcast within a 24-hour period. We had the Woo Report yesterday at 9:30. I'm sorry, the Morning Woo at 9:30 a.m. yesterday. Then the Woo Report that came out, what the diagnosis with Jack Hughes, the surgery, the 8 weeks, the 6-week evaluation mark. Then we had Game Day Live, Devils After Dark, and now we're here after a filibuster of WFAN's airwaves. We're here still talking about Devils hockey. 5 podcasts in less than 24 hours because there's so much to talk about. And Danielle McCartan on WFAN made a great point. And it worried me too, and I'm glad she brought it up. The 6-week evaluation mark. I know it may be standard operating procedures for doctors to examine, how did the surgery go? It healed. I've had surgery before, and that's one of those milestone markers. But I think the problem is the what if. Hopefully Jack will be healthy, no complications. But that 6-week mark, which puts us really towards the end of the year. You got 2 more weeks in November. I'm looking at the calendar right now. So it really puts us the last week of December. Earliest Jack Hughes could come back is mid-January. But is that too soon? And then you've got the Olympics for Team USA. Jack Hughes is going to want back in. Now, there are some reports that it was his pinky. I can't confirm that. But regardless, Jack Hughes will be back at some point. And I think he's going to be more appreciative than ever that your time on the ice is precious. Play like it's your last shift, because you just never know. And having that mindset and mentality makes you a dangerous hockey player. It makes you a hungrier hockey player. And winning Stanley Cups, from all accounts, just an observation, for a lot of players, it's an addiction. And I expect Jack Hughes to come back business as usual. Michael Hay, yes, hockey is fun. 9 a.m. live from Sweden after my Devil's Eggs. Michael Hay in Sweden. We've got Devils fans from the land down under. Big shout out to our 2 Aussie fans listening in to the Let's Go Devils podcast. Let's go to Instagram Live as well. We see Alexis, United. Oh, and Coach McCartan joining the Instagram Live. Congratulations on the Operation Filibuster. It was an honor to be calling your show, Airwaves, talking Devils hockey. There's going to be a movement, folks, because I'm going to make a prediction. In a couple years, I got this on WFAN. Some smart guy talking Major League Baseball, talking about a possible lockout, because you know how the Dodgers are cheating, the Mets have so much money, the competitive imbalance of the league, the frivolous spending that's going on in Major League Baseball with the possible year-long lockout. I don't know when the CBA ends. I think it's in 2027. I'm going to look it up real quick because I'm going to make a prediction here. And I make predictions all the time, but this is what I'm going to predict here. With the rise of the New Jersey Devils, assuming this trend continues, the current collective bargaining agreement ends in December 2026, Major League Baseball. And with the amount of New York sports teams or New York area sports teams that suck, say if Major League Baseball is gone for a year in 2027. What do you have left in April? You got the 3 area hockey teams, Devils, Rangers, Islanders. You've got Knicks and Nets. It could be. There's going to be golf in April for the Rangers and Islanders in April of 2027. I know it's a couple years away. And the Knicks and Nets are out of the playoffs. Most likely the Nets. This could be New Jersey Devils' finest moment, especially with this team that they have right now. Guys that are locked up. You still have Jack Hughes under contract for a while. Timo Meier, Jesper Bratt, Nico Hischier, he's due very soon. I'm sure he's going to re-sign. The Devils will take care of him. He is the captain after all. Luke Hughes signed long-term. The core is there. And the next couple of years, they're only going to get better. They're going to solidify themselves as the elite team of the NHL. I'm making that prediction right now. But it could be in mid-April 2027, there's only one New York, New Jersey area team that's still playing. The only team that's playing if Major League Baseball has a lockout. And all the other teams are out. It's the New Jersey Devils. All eyes are going to be on the New Jersey Devils. I'm making a bold prediction right now. A bold prediction right now. It's going to be all Devils all the time. I can listen to WFAN right now. They're going to talk about collective bargaining agreement. They're going to talk the what ifs. And they're going to talk about what did the New Jersey Devils do last night in the playoffs. Possibility, we can only hope. Just think about it. In the year 2027. I'm making that bold prediction right now. Oh, we see some chatter. Coach McCarran, listen on the way home. Thank you. Let's start the movement. Oh, of course. If you're going to buy in right now, this is like trading stocks. Buy low, sell high. Or what I tell people, sell high, sell low, buy high. But Tom, living the dream, says, well done, Danielle. Thanks for listening. Keep it up. We've got a beautiful, beautiful community brewing here on the Let's Go Devils podcast. A community that's always existed, but it's now coming together. I'm telling you, I told you 2025. You remember the COVID. We were talking about Devils hockey for 10 months when there was no games being played. Nick Villano and I were talking about, what do we do? Well, we did what we did best. We said, COVID, no problem. We'll just keep talking about Devils hockey. And plus we added some shenanigans in the middle there during COVID. We talked about Action Park. My times at Action Park were back in the day. You went to Action Park to get hurt. Like literally you wanted to go to Action Park just to get hurt. So you could tell people that I got hurt at Action Park. That's how crazy life used to be back in the 80s. I'm sure the law offices of A.J. Visco and Sons would have a field day back in the 80s, but, you know. But anyway, getting back to the topic at hand, I'm telling you, 2027 could be that breakout year for the New Jersey Devils, both on the ice and off the ice. If there is a Major League Baseball lockout and the Rangers continue sucking, I mean, come on. I have no reason why they wouldn't. Only one cup since 1940. Like, how many championships has the current Madison Square Garden building held? 3, technically. Knicks won it the Knicks haven't won anything in over 50 years. And the Rangers won that cup that really shouldn't count, that should have an asterisk mark, of the Edmonton Oilers and Chicago Blackhawks. But that's it. So I'm not sold that the Rangers or Islanders are going anywhere. The Knicks, that's a wild card. As long as James Dolan owns the team, and the Nets are always forever rebuilding, it could be the only thing in 2027, April of 2027, is the New Jersey Devils. And you're looking at this team right now on November 16th, 2025. They are an elite team. Do you know how you know that? Is when half of your team is injured and you're still number 1 in the National Hockey League. That's no accident, folks. That was part of the process all along. The Devils are building a dynasty here. Look at the blueprint. It's called the Pittsburgh Penguins. Remember, they tanked it. They went bankrupt, just like the Devils in 2013. So the Penguins got bankrupt in 1999. They had to pull Mario Lemieux out of retirement to play and own the team because he had no choice. They couldn't get a new arena. They had to go to get grandma's slot arm, build casinos to fund their new arena, which is today's. I don't know what they call it now. Something arena in Pittsburgh. And they tanked. 2003, they had the first overall pick. Who did they pick? Marc-Andre Fleury. 2004, lockout year. Ovechkin went number 1. Who went number 2? Evgeny Malkin. 2005, because there was no year, they had a magical NHL lottery. We all called it Pittsburgh wins. They get Sidney Crosby. They tanked, and they quickly rebuild. They got Jordan Stahl. They picked Jordan Stahl over Jonathan Taves. Still think that's a bad pick. But the late Ray Shero and assistant GM Tom Fitzgerald at the time of the Pittsburgh Penguins, they built that team. They won They went to a Stanley Cup first time, lost to the Red Wings. Deja vu next year. The Pittsburgh Penguins won, and Sidney Crosby's won 3 cups. And he's still going strong. The Pittsburgh Penguins are still going strong. But then the New Jersey Devils. Out goes Lou Lamoriello after the Harris Blitzer Sports Entertainment bought a bankrupt franchise. You see the similarities, the parallel? And then you bring the late Ray Shero, whose dad had ties with the New Jersey Devils back in the 80s, Fred Shero. And then he brought over Tom Fitzgerald. Remember the Ben Lovejoy years? All the scrap heap of the Pittsburgh Penguins that were going on to the New Jersey Devils during the rebuild? Love Lovejoy. But teams were bad. Then they had a fool's gold year of Taylor Hall making it the league's MVP, Hart Trophy season. Then they fell off the cliff and then got Jack Hughes. Think of Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier as Malkin and Crosby. And Letang, Luke Hughes. Let's add in Shimon Nemitz right now. There are a lot of parallels and similarities between the two franchises. And let me tell you, 2027 could be very interesting for the New Jersey Devils franchise in this number 1 market. If you have New Jersey as a TV, radio, legacy market, because you got Philadelphia and New York next door, you would actually have the number 1 media market in New Jersey. But it's separated into 2. New York number 1, LA number 2. I think Chicago is number 3. And I think Philadelphia is number 4. As far as I remember. Michael Hay says Schaefer's for real. He is for real, but so is Shimon Nemitz. Shimon, I'll call him Simon Nemitz now. I like calling him Simon. Michael Hay says the action park was number one fun. Got soft, it became Mountain Creek, not the same speed. Oh, I'm telling you, the Alpine slide back in the 80s, I remember, we're going to follow directions. Not going down the I actually flew off a corner and landed like near some rocks. And of course it's like diving in hockey. You're like, I'm hurt because you're so happy that you got hurt at Action Park. You literally went to Action Park to get hurt. Used to be called Traction Park. We can have another podcast about that. Or the Cannonball. Anybody go down the Cannonball? Where it's like you go down the slide and it's like a loop and you hit your head. And then you just stumble out into like 20 feet deep water. And then what was it? The wave pool? Oh, that was interesting as well. I think there was like 5 drownings a day at Action Park. And they just hose you down, business as usual. Shimon says game-winning goals rule. Love the Alpine slide, Tom. Oh, yeah, it was great. It was great. Thank you, Coach, for listening in. I'm sure she's going to bed right now. She's listening on the Instagram Live on her way home. Drive home safely, Coach McCartan. Hands 10 and 2 on the wheel, 9 and 3 if you prefer. We love our teachers. She's a teacher in New Jersey. We love our teachers. So is Short Sky and Beer Baron. Teachers. We love our teachers. Our New Jersey public school teachers. We even love our New Jersey private school teachers as well. Wimpy says Action Park was Navy SEAL training. It was. It was an attitude as well. Like, you literally didn't care. Like, in normal life, I care if I got hurt, but you go to Action Park, it's like, no. If I don't leave with the road rash from the Alpine slide at Action Park, I did not have fun that day. That's the way it used to be. It's crazy. It's like hockey, old-time hockey. If I didn't lose my teeth and get punched in the face, I didn't show up. Teachers are heroes, Wimby. That's what Wimpy says. Lupus Not Is. Number one sports talk radio audience had to listen to Devils Hockey Talk. Oh, it's got to be a nauseating. You got to think of like New Yorkers listening in the car in the wee hours. The hell are they talking Devils hockey? But this is what I have to say. Get used to it. All right, I want to thank all those tuning in. I actually have to go into the city right now. I got to leave. Sorry. But it was great talking to all you folks. I'm so happy. Congratulations to Wimpy and Lupus Not Is. We'll be in contact with you for the Rangers Suck fortune cookies. I have to have them made. They're going to be fresh, brand new. You open it up, it'll say Rangers Suck on it. For calling in to WFAN in the wee hours. Thank you. Dropping the podcast in about 20 minutes. So the ceremonial sip. I salute you, the Devils fans. One day at a time. With or without Jack Hughes, we find ways to win. So I'll drink to that, New Jersey. All right, getting out of here. We're going to play the new hit single, With or Without Hughes. It's a country song. Till next time, this is the Morning Woo. Let's go Devils.
See the table set fine, pasta twirls, red wine. Everybody's feeling divine. Then the Glass breaks in his hand, one wrong reach for the bread. Now he's bleeding on the plan, team dinner gone bad. Give me stitches tonight, 8 weeks on the shelf. We're cursed without number, 80 cents. With or without Hughes, with or without Hughes, we can't live. With or without Hughes, with or without Hughes. Nickels carrying the mail, Meyer sniping blanks. Power play straight out of hell. Brats passing to the crest, goalposts ring like church bells while the fingers lay to rest. Devils fail the test. Through the aisle we crawl, waiting for that finger to heal at all. Oh Jack, come back soon. With or without Hughes, with or without Hughes, we're all for June. With or without Hughes, goals dried up too soon. With or without Hughes, and you give yourself away, give yourself away. With every toe drag you didn't make, you give yourself away, give yourself away. When that glass decided to break, we'll wait, we'll wait, we'll wait for you. On the aisle he lies, sleight of hand and a butter knife. Team dinner turned into strife.